Imagine walking through Renaissance Venice and seeing the streets crowded with people wearing elaborately decorated masks concealing their identity. That may very well have been what you would have seen if you took a time machine back to Venice during Carnival, a celebration leading up to Lent. When Carnival began in Venice during the 12th century, it was a short 10-day celebration before Lent. However, it grew longer through the 16th to 18th centuries. By the Enlightenment, it was said to have stretched out to take up half of the year. During this celebration, people took the opportunity to indulge before having to fast during Lent. In the 12th century, the celebration was characterized by, quote, the freedom to eat and drink gargantuan amounts, to wear a mask, to insult your neighbors, to pelt them with eggs, lemons, oranges, etc., and to sing songs full of political or sexual innuendos. Masks helped participants hide their identities during this period of moral and legal gray areas, so they wouldn't face repercussions later. Their masks also hid their social class, allowing members of all classes to intermingle, an activity not allowed during other circumstances. Over time, certain styles of carnival masks became popular among the people of Venice. Two of the most common styles are the Bauta and Moretta masks. The Bauta mask was completely white and covered the entire face. It was often paired with a black coat and tricorn. It was one of the most popular masks and was even worn year-round by elites by the 18th century. The mask also covered the mouth in a way that changed the wearer's voice, further helping to conceal their identity. Another common mask style was the Moretta, which became popular with Venetian women. This style was invented in France and later introduced to Venice. It was oval-shaped and covered in dark velvet, and had no straps or batons to hold it up. Instead, it was kept in place with a small button that was held between the wearer's teeth, which meant she couldn't speak at all while wearing it. Although not the same as carnival masks, another popular type of Venetian mask was the masks worn in the theater form Commedia dell'arte, a genre popular in Italy in the 16th through 18th centuries, overlapping with the height of Carnival. These masks were worn by actors while performing different character archetypes, such as Colombina, Pantalone, Pulcinella, and Zani. Commedia shows would often be performed in the streets during Carnival, bridging the two forms of masks into one place. If you would like to learn more about Commedia dell'arte, I have a full video dedicated to the topic. After centuries of masked celebrations, the tradition nearly disappeared entirely. In 1797, the Republic of Venice came under Austrian rule due to an agreement Napoleon Bonaparte made with the Habsburg dynasty. Austrians banned both carnival and mask wearing. The mask-making tradition only continued to survive thanks to artists on the Venetian islands of Burano and Murano. However, almost 150 years later, Mussolini upheld the Austrian prohibition, making sure that Venetians couldn't celebrate Carnival. Thankfully, there was a resurgence in the 1970s that led to the celebration and art form coming back to popularity and continuing today. If you're interested in learning more about Commedia dell'arte, I have a video that you can click on screen. Please also consider liking and subscribing to get more bite-sized history lessons. You can find the resources I used for this video in the description below if you're interested in further reading on the topic.